Lafiaibe. It is yours truly, Amari. Thank you so much for tuning in to your African Studies program with Baba Falajiki over in Nigeria. He is our Yoruba brother coming on to share with us the Yoruba way of life. If you would be so kind as to time to please share and invite this program. Uwapele movement is the main focuses on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. Uwapele means gentle character. And we want to focus on Ire, which is good character. Please extend our Baba the respect of sharing this video. He's taking out his time in the day to come and to teach us. So at this time, again, if you would be so kind to share and invite, thank you so much. We are getting ready to go live. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you share and invite with all your friends. Bring on people who want to learn authentic African culture. He was born and raised there. He knows the way of life. Kuji Chagalia. We must learn from us about us. Boru boye boshishe baba.
Ogbo ato asuri iwuri fun. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm well. Adupe baba, thank you for asking. Okay. So, Baba, we thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for extending your warm welcome to us all. Thank you so much for your blessing. I appreciate that so much. I met Baba Falajiki through Dinus Amir. This is how I found out about Baba. And Baba had taken out his time to teach me proper pronunciation. He's probably going to correct me throughout this program too, because I'm still learning. You know, so Baba introduces us to the culture and he teaches us the proper pronunciation of words and how actually Ifa is supposed to be practiced. And Baba took out the time to share his wisdom with me. I sent him videos and asked him questions, and him and I, we built that relationship over time. So I'm so grateful to have him on because he is my mentor. Okay. He's the one who I go and consult, and I just wanted to bring him on because I wanted to introduce you to him. So should you go to the motherland too, you'll have a connection over to the motherland as well, because he will definitely take care of you. They do tours and everything else like that. Him and brother Dinus Amir, who's a prince now, who was coronated a prince. And Baba here, he had a lot to do with that as well, you know, connecting him with the people over in the motherland. So, you know, we're grateful to have him on. So Baba, you know, talk to us, if you would, please tell us about the Yoruba people and what Yoruba mean.
You see, in the first place, the word Yoruba is not from our language. You understand? We believe we are Omo Oduduwas because Oduduwa is the progenitor of the Yoruba race. And we call ourselves the descendants of Oduduwa. So it's as if, to me, to the best of my knowledge, the name Yoruba is not from our language. Are you getting me? The Europeans look at us as people, and I don't know how they just came up with that name, that Yoruba. But the correct name for people from our side are descendants of Oduduwa. Descendants of Oduduwa. You understand? The
Yes.
Yoruba race came about from when Oduduwa descended from heaven to the earth. He was given the cock, a little sand, and some other items. When he got to this place, the whole environment was filled with water. So people have been coming, and there is no way they can walk on water. So when Oduduwa came, he did some rituals in heaven. He did consultation and everything, sacrifice in heaven before descending to the earth. So when he got to this place, he put the cock, the sand, the little sand on the ground, and he put the cock on it. So the cock began to spread the sand. If you look at the universe today, you see some portion where there is water. You see some portion where there is a land. The part where you have the sand, the land, is where that cock in that story spread sands to. The place where those sands can get to is where you find water. What I just told you is the beginning of the universe. Because we believe the universe starts from Ile-Ife. There is a place called Ile-Ife. So we believe the universe started from that place. And that is, if you still go to, there are evidences in Ile-Ife presently, which shows, well, the evidences are there to buttress what the story I just told you about. If you go to Ile-Ife, you see the image of Oduduwa there, the sand and the cock that he came with, that he used in establishing the testament. So we are descendants of Oduduwa. You understand?
Yes, Baba. Okay. So
Yoruba is not our word. Yoruba is not our word.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now, what spiritual practice do your people practice? Or our people practice?
You see, our people, our original religion, we have a different, we believe in God. We believe in the existence of Olodumare, which is the supreme God. Yes. But there are mediums by which you reach God. Ifa is one of the major medium through which you reach God. Ifa is believed to be the word that came out from
Okay, family, just hold on just for a moment, because remember, Baba is over in Nigeria.
Hello? Yeah.
Yes, Baba, we can hear you.
I've been having, so I will be having so many calls, but I try to call my phone line. You understand?
Okay.
So Oromila is one of the deities that Eledumare sent to the earth, and is one of the medium. Ifa is one of the medium. We have Ifa, Shango, Oya, Ogun, Eshu, which is believed to be the Satan, according to the European Bible. But to us, Eshu is a deity that is like is as good as anything. When we get to that, we'll talk about that aspect. It's one of the deities, it's one of the mediums through which we reach God. Like I said in the beginning, when Oduduwa was about coming to the earth, he consulted the oracle. He consulted the Ifa. It's Ifa that shows him the way. That so many Eledumare has sent so many people to the earth, and they can't do anything. They can't turn the water to land. It's through consultation that Oduduwa did that make him succeed in that mission. Are you getting me? Hello?
Yes.
So that was what made him succeed in the mission of creating the land. And then Ifa is one of the religions that will practice in Africa, that will practice in the descendants of Oduduwa do practice in the olden days. If you are doing anything, you do consult Ifa, and through Ifa will give you a lead to whatever you do, and you will be successful in doing that. If you see the creation story that I told you, Oduduwa was able to succeed just because he consulted Ifa, and Ifa told him, this is how you go about it, this is how you go about it. That practice is still in existence till today. It's still in existence till today. Though the Europeans came, condemned everything that we had, that all these things are not good. These ones are not good. If you do this, if you do that, you are going, the way you end your life is, if things are like that, Jesus came into this about 2,000 years ago. What happens to the people that have been living before then? I just want us to think about it that way. And the other thing is that, you see, in the olden days, during the days of our ancestors, there are no thieves. People are not corrupt because they are contented with whatever they have. And with that conception, they are able to achieve a lot of things. Are you getting me? They are able to achieve a lot of things. There is unity amongst them. There's unity amongst them. There is all these things that you don't take another man's wife. You are contented with whatever you have. And they are very strong. They build their family on what they have. They train their children with what they have. And they are very successful then. Because they follow the path of Orunmila and Ifa. Those are the things that leads them and give them lead to whatever they do in those days.
Yes.
So we have our own traditional religion that we do practice before the Christianity and the Islam was brought to Africa. Then we don't fight each other because everybody lives in peace.
So
that's just my submission about that.
Okay. Adupe Baba.
I said that's my submission about that, okay?
So with that being said, how does the family structure work? How are the women looked at amongst our people over there?
Now or before?
Now.
I will talk about the present day. You see, like I said, I will keep referring to this. Before the Europeans came, we don't have issues. Family lives like a united destiny. The extended family is there. If you are married to more than, if you are a polygamy, you understand? With that, you don't have problem because everybody loves themselves equally. The unity in the family then is more than what is in existence today. One funny part of it is that people don't divorce in those days. Because if you are married to somebody, you are contented with the person. Whatever I give you, you are okay with it. But now, if you look at the rate of divorce, are you getting me? If you look at the rate of divorce now, is
Yes,
so alarming that you will be like, God, just a late do marriage should just descend and clear us.
Mm.
There are so many teachings. In those days, women are submissive to their husband. They take dictate from their husband. Are you getting me? And
Yes,
if you
Baba.
have money, the money belongs to the family.
Mm.
You use the money in taking care of the family. It's not like now that everybody is like doing your own things. Like I said,
Mm.
the rate of divorce in those days is so little. It's not divorce is not part of our culture
Mm-hmm.
because you love your husband and your husband loves you too.
Yes.
You love your children and your children loves you too. As a
Yeah.
woman, you support your husband in every way to make him successful. Then, but now it's the opposite. It's just the few that are still living the traditional way, that are not following the dictates of the Europeans. Those are the ones where you can find peace or unity in their family. I remember some years back, one of my temple member was having problem with the wife. They now went to a customary court seeking divorce. The judge in that court now called the person that we are looking up to you people as traditionalists, people who still uphold the Yoruba culture. We've never seen anyone that brought his or his wife, or the wife brought the husband that they want to seek divorce here.
Mm-hmm.
That your case seems to be the first. And
Mm.
he will plead with him that whatever differences they are having, they should go and settle it at home amicably, the way they do in the olden days, so as to save that marriage. You won't
Mm.
believe it that both of them are still living together now happily.
Mm.
If people outside can testify to it that in those days, and if people who are living, who are traditionalists, don't divorce wives, because
Mm.
divorce is not part of this thing. So it means it's alien to our culture. It's
Mm-hmm.
something we borrowed from, or something that was imposed on people who chose to live that way.
Mm. Mm. So,
So
Baba,
divorce is not
do
part
you
of
have
our
to do a
culture.
dowry?
Wives support their husband totally with everything
Okay.
in those days.
Do you do dowries? Does dowry still exist there today?
Dowry still exists. It still exists because even the people who, with the marriage that we borrowed, the culture that we borrowed, they encourage or they give us some, they like give us dowry is something that is a thing of pride that I
Hmm.
wasn't just giving out for free. So it's still one of our cultures that will still preserve and is working fine
Mm-hmm.
because it's like connection between the two families.
Hmm.
But it's not that it's killing.
Okay.
It's not that it's killing. There are some towns that they take like, okay, let $10. I'll just put it $10 for you to marry a wife.
Hmm.
It's not something that is killing.
Hmm.
It's not something that is killing.
Okay. Now, with our people there, do our people believe in a heaven or hell concept?
You see, we do sing one song in our the Ifa people when they are doing burials. We sing a song. I'll sing it in Yoruba and do the translation for you. Babalawo ń kú, àfáà ń kú o, ní gbàgbọ́n rọrùn. Wọ́n sọ lótìítọ́ o pé náà wà níwàrun. Ọlọ́run ló mẹ́nì tí ó wọ̀nà. Babalawo do die. Christians die. And Muslims too die. It was said that there is fire in heaven, meaning hell. But it's only God, it's only Eledumare that can tell you that this person is going to hell or not. He's only one that can confirm if there is hell or not. We believe in reincarnation, that people die and they do come back. If people die and they do come back, it means there is no space for them in heaven to stay. Because if it's like they die now and come back, so it means it's like recycling. So if it's recycling, it means there is no dormant place where they keep people. Heaven or hell, there's no dormant place. But the thing is that we live a life that will be pleasing to the supreme being, which is Eledumare.
I see.
So that's our own philosophy.
What about the Satan concept? Is there such thing as Satan or the devil?
You see, one thing, Eshu, being referred to in the Bible, because the translation of Satan or devil in the Bible is Eshu. Eshu in Yoruba land is a deity, is Orisha, that is very kind and good. If you offer sacrifice to him, he will be the one to go to Eledumare to tell Eledumare that this person is nice. Is perfect. He's doing good. He will tell Eledumare about you. Whatever you ask from Eledumare, Eledumare will give. Grant that request. Yeah. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So saying Eshu is Eshu, Satan. It's not Yoruba. We don't have it in Yoruba land. What we have is an issue. That we have is not Satan and it's not devil.
I say, oh.
Are you getting me? Issue is quite different from Satan. Satan, I don't know. Devil, I don't know. I only know issue. And our issue is somebody that is kind, protective, and they say if you do a sacrifice, you take the sacrifice to issue. It's issue that will take your report to God, Eledumare, that he has done what he's supposed to do. So somebody doing that type of thing, is the person bad or good? Somebody who takes report to Eledumare, is the person good or bad? I'm asking you a question, my brother.
Oh, okay. You're asking.
Issue is the person who takes report to God.
Yes.
So if somebody is making report to God, is that person good or bad?
No, they're not. They're not bad. They're good. I say, okay.
Okay.
So, can a person be initiated to Ifa online or over the phone?
Ifa initiation is practical. It's something that is practical. It can be done online or on phone because you have to be physically present. There are practical things you do during initiation. Initiation is like liberating yourself from the shackles of bad things. So if you have to do that, you have to be physically present. And personally, any initiation done outside Africa, I don't have belief in it, and I don't trust it because there are some things that you need that cannot be transported or shipped to anywhere. Some people do it, I believe it's because of money. To me, that is fraud. It's a clear case of fraud. You understand? It's a clear case of fraud. It's a clear case of fraud. Oshogbo, where I reside, which is an essential part of Ifa initiation, we only have about 3 years. You understand?
Yes, Baba.
The Odu that is one of the items, the essential items needed for Ifa initiation. We only have about in those, and those have been in existence for years that we don't know How long? So if I say online is a fraud, it's clear is fraud. It's fraud.
Okay. Well, what are the old dues, Baba?
The old dues, the major old dues, you have 16 of them. And the other one is 56, 256.
Okay. Could you repeat that, Baba, please?
The main Odu, the primary ones are 16. So aside from that, we'll see altogether is about 256.
Okay. And are the old dues like stories where people can learn life lessons
And there are
from?
stories, happenings. You look at that Odu that came out, the Odu that will match exactly what is happening in your present day life. You understand? The Odus are good for teaching. They are good for learning, and it's used for guidance.
Okay.
They are very, very essential. You see, I fear some people that you just see them 2 days, they can spend 1 or 2 weeks, go back to America, start telling stories that they are Babalawo or Yanefas. Learning of Ifa is something that takes a very long time. The fact that you are initiated doesn't mean that you are a Babalawo.
Mm-hmm.
Because you learn. You keep learning until you die. Like it's a combination of about 10 to 15 initiated Babalawos to carry out one single initiation. So it's not just to do just for okay online. Let me just initiate you online. That initiation is practical. Initiation to any orita is practical.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that is practical. You must be physically present during the initiation.
I see. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up, Baba. Okay. What is a gungun?
Egungun is a replica, is like something representing our ancestors. Egungun is one of the story of the orishas. It's something that we use in representing our ancestors. Like we have some people who are Egungun worshippers, Egungun devotees. They pray through Egungun to Eledumare. It is the Egungun that will take their requests to Eledumare, that this is what this person is asking for. We have fathers, we have great-grandfathers who are dead, and we believe they are our solicitors wherever they are. So they are like the link between us and Eledumare, which is the supreme being, who is the one who is going to grant our request. So Egungun is like one of the intermediaries between us and the supreme God.
Mm-hmm.
It's a replica of our ancestors.
Aha. Aha. So a gungun, like some people use a goon. Is that appropriate to say a goon?
Egun is a
Egun?
Egun is a shortened form of Egungun. The full pronunciation is Egungun.
Egungun.
Yes, Egungun. I didn't be I'm at home now. I will have shown you my own Egungun at home. The material,
Okay.
the costume, my Egungun costume is at home. But that is not what we pray through. that is just a representative, something representing the ancestors. You understand? It's like something, but we still have the shrine. Egungun shrine are for people who are initiated to Egungun. And one funny thing is that women are not allowed to see the Egungun shrine. The Egungun costume, if you look at it, the Europeans told us that Egungun is not good. But December, you see them creating Egungun here. The Christians, they do Egungun here in December. The Egungun time is during Christmas. You see Father Christmas that comes out wearing costumes. But you told us that. But you bring out your own Egungun in December. You bring out your own Egungun in December, and everybody start dancing. If you see a Egungun too, if you are doing a Egungun festival, I will dance too. So in December, when they are doing their own Egungun festival, they do dance too. They said Egungun is not good, Egungun is evil, Egungun is this, Egungun is that. Why are they bringing it out every December?
Yes.
So those are part of the things that they use in brainwashing us. No, this is not good. They stole part of this. If you really, let me tell you this thing about drugs, medicines that people do take, medications. If you look at cough medicine, how does it look like? What's the taste of malaria drugs? Our traditional malaria drugs are bitter. The herbs we use for malaria to cure malaria are bitter. It's the same thing as what they give to us. The chalk that they give to us are bitter too. They just extract things from leaf, and they will tell you they put it. This is chemical combination. Put some herbs together, mash it, do it, add shock to it, and stash. Make it like pills for you to take. But they will tell you, Lord, the original thing that we use in killing malaria is not good because it's from Africa. Behind every invention in the world, you understand? Behind every invention, there is a black man that they use blanket to cover his name behind it. They only project the white people because to them they believe they are superior to us, whereas we are more superior to them. They see us as evil. That's why they said Eshu is Satan, which is a total lie. In Yoruba sense, it's one of the deities, a very good deities. That is like they give, they make provision. They are the intermediary. They are one of the intermediary between us and God, which is the supreme being.
Yes. Do our people call themselves black there? Hey family, just be patient with the technology, because remember Baba is over in Nigeria. Okay, so you know he already said that in that area sometimes the connection goes in and out a little bit. Okay, so for those who are being patient and holding on throughout the program, thank you so much for holding on. We're going to continue to wait to see if his connection reconnects, and then we'll take it from there. All right, so you know, let me know how you feel so far about this interview. I'd love to hear you know, your comments and what you have to say. Even put some questions out there too. If you have any questions for Baba, please feel free to put your comments out there, and I'll make sure I read your questions to Baba once he come back on. Hopefully he'll be able to come back on. If not, then what we'll do is we'll revisit this interview Okay. And so that way, won't be as many technical difficulties just over there in that area where he is. It's just somewhat difficult to get the connectivity. But for those who have been following the African Study series, I would love to hear your feedback about how you feel about the programs that we have had this far. Please let me know how you feel about it. What you feel like should be added, or some questions that you would like me to ask our next guest. That'd be great. We're going to keep rolling with it. Going to keep rolling with it. It happens to the best. Happens to the best. Okay, Baba, you're back.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? It's just a
I
connection.
can hear you. Okay, Baba, no problem.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. If you please, you can start where you left off, please.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello? Okay. You ask.
Yeah.
Can I ask the last question again? Repeat the last question again.
Okay. Do we call ourselves black, or is that a European term that is used?
You see, all these terms, blacks, whites, this thing, they are makings of the Europeans. Anything that is black to them is bad. But we know we are not bad. You understand? I don't call myself black. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm a descendant of Oduduwa. You understand? So I see myself as a descendant of Oduduwa, not a black man.
Oduduwa.
Oduduwa.
Do you call yourself a Moor? Have you ever heard our people over there call themselves a Moor or a Hebrew Israelite?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. I can hear you.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, Baba.
Repeat the last question again, please.
Okay, sure. Do our people there call themselves Moors or Hebrew Israelites?
Okay. Come back with the last question.
Okay. Does our people call themselves Moors there?
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me, Baba?
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear the last question. I can't hear the last question.
Okay. Do our people call themselves Moors
Hello?
or Hebrew Israelites? I'm going to type the question.
What are they calling themselves?
We're going to make this thing work, family. we're typing the questions now.
Okay. Hello?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Repeat the last question.
Do our people call themselves Moors or Hebrew Israelites?
Give me the last question.
Do our people call themselves Moors or Hebrew Israelites?
You see, let me just clear this. The people calling some people Hebrews, Israelites. No. We are Yoruba race. We are son of descendants of Oduduwa. Are you getting me? We are not Hebrews.
Yes.
We are not Hebrews. We are not Israelites. I'm not from Israel. I'm from Ife. That's the source of humanity. There are a lot of archaeological works to confirm that Africa is where the earth began. Are you getting me? You see,
Yes,
before
Baba.
the Europeans came, there are no Africans. There are no Hebrews. There are no Jews. They gave us names so that they can cause division in between us. And the funniest thing is that they set us against each other. We started fighting. They took a lot of our people away, took them to so many different places, so that they begin a new life there, so that there won't be unity amidst us. Despite all that, we are still united. And I believe in no distant future, we will take over and start leading the universe. Like I said earlier, behind every invention, there is a black man behind it. Whether you take it or leave it, there is a black man behind it. Black colored man. You understand? That colored man or brown colored man. Because their representation, the blacks to them means something that is bad or evil. We have the purest art. We are not thieves. If you ask in the olden days, before the Europeans came, if you are selling something like 2 bags of yam, you put the 2 bags of yam beside the road. Use a stone. How much you are selling it, you put the number of stone beside it. People pass by, drop the money there, and go away. When you come back in the evening, you pick your money there. But it's now you can even the things you put beside inside your house, people come in and boggle it because they are not contented with what they have. Africans are not lazy. Blacks are not lazy. We are the strongest set of people on earth. They can't dispute that. So they are just using one thing or the other, giving us names, tags, and everything that will make us be like we are bad, but we are not bad.
That's right. That's right. Well, Baba, we thank you so much for coming on.
They've tried to brainwash us with so many things, but we will still remain. No amount of brainwash can change what is inside us as Africans. I'm not a Jew.
That's right.
I'm not a Moor. I'm a descendant of Oduduwa.
Asheo. Yes, Adupe Baba. Thank you for coming on the program, Baba. We thank you so much for sharing your insight
Your next
about
question,
our
my
culture.
brother.
Yes, we thank you. Is there anything else that you would like to share before we close?
Yeah, it's a pleasure, my brother. It's a pleasure. It's a
Dupe.
pleasure, my brother. It's a pleasure having you. Thank you too.
Kotope. Okay, family. Well, we thank you so much for tuning in. We are sorry about the technical difficulties. You know, that's just how it is over there. In some of the areas, the connection is not that good. So, you know, we tried to bring it to you the best that we can, you know, but we'll bring him back on and revisit it. We did do a test run before we actually did this program. I just want to let you know, but, you know, he already had let us know that there would have been some technical difficulties here and there throughout the program due to the reason I said. Okay. So, family, we thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you'll be so kind to let me know your feedback, of course, outside of the technical difficulties. Let me know if there's some other questions that you would like for me to ask the next guest that comes on. So again, thank you so much, family. We greatly appreciate that. Okay. Here's where you can follow us at. Okay, for those who want to continue to follow the programs, we have multiple programs there on our YouTube channel, as well as on our Instagram. We got a lot of information there as well. Bob, is there any last words that you want to share?
No, that's all. I believe this won't be like the last time I will be featuring on your program. So anytime if you have any question, feel free to call me. Thank you, my brother.
Atope.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Adupe Baba.
Okay.
You too.
Bye.
Again, family, so you can contact us there. Okay, follow us on our YouTube channel, or you can follow us on IG. It is movement_uwa_Pele. Okay, so we thank you. We pray that you have a blessed rest of your day. Peace.